How would you handle Auston Matthews? We referenced the upper body injury. He was back at practice on Thursday. Do you want to see him in another game, or do you really care?
I would totally talk to him personally and say, "What do you like?" Like, there's players that are like, "I want to play every single game. I want to get my timing down. I want to get my body used to what's going on, so that we're going for real. That it's not a shock to me." And there's other guys that are like, "I cannot stand it out there. It's all these nobodies. They're trying to make a team that everything's out of balance, everything's out of whack. I get screwed up with my timing and playing with all these different players." He might hate it, and I have seen many times guys in that position where I don't even want to say pull the shoot, because they're 100% entitled to doing as much or as little as they want in those situations. But my groin's kind of acting up. I think I need to be on the training table rather than play tonight in Timbuktu against some team that you don't even know anyone's name on in a junior barn. Like, no thanks, right? So again, I think that's why no one's worried about Auston Matthews. But I would talk to him personally and say, what do you want out of this? Do you want to play one more, and you would prefer if it was on Friday or whatever the case may be? How many touches do you want to get? Who do you want to play with? Just let him kind of decide. He knows his body better than anyone. I would use the player themselves a lot to determine how much I'm going to play him in this situation.
Firstly, that C looks sexy on Poppy. Let's just put that out there. And number two, I'm right there with you. Like a guy of the status of Matthews, he has earned the ability to call his shots in the preseason. And aside from that, dealing with something upper body wise, in a perfect world, I want to see him in one more game. I think the last dress rehearsal before game one of the regular season, that's probably where I would aim to put him in the lineup. But ultimately, I'm right there with you. I think it's up to him. Like if he wants to play more than that, then you put him in. But you know what you're going to get from Auston Matthews. I'm safe in saying that.
Yeah, exactly. It's I think that's probably the most likely thing to happen. That last game before you're going real bullets, you're going to have your real roster. Maybe one guy that we've been talking about is going to maybe fill in and have one last shot to impress. Other than that, it's going to be the real roster. You're going to be playing with your regular line mates. I think the coach will be running it the way he would a regular season game. And that's probably one that he would want to be in exactly. So it wouldn't shock me if that's what took place. It's the most realistic scenario for him to jump in. It gives him some time to, whatever, throw some ice packs on, do some stim, a little bit of ultrasound, make sure you're feeling great. But I'm pretty sure he's darn close to 100%, but just doesn't need to keep slugging it out in these exhibition games.
Make sure to check out more of our content right here on the Leafs Nation YouTube page. We got long form interviews, we got clips, we got epic rants by Jay Rosehill. We simply have it all. And don't forget, you can find out much more at theleafsnation.com. Thanks so much for watching.